finding out my address. It's not hard to find out where your parents live. Maybe by home, I meant my own home, where a gorgeous partner, adorable twins, and a stinky dog will ensure a perfect Christmas. I leant past him to pick up my travel mug. Jamal smiled. He was the one with a stunningly beautiful wife, 4-year-old girls, and a perfectly groomed Pomeranian called Stinker. I think it's pretty obvious you live alone. What? I paused to look at him. While I was proud of how much I enjoyed living alone, I wasn't sure Jamal was paying me a compliment. How is it obvious? He shrugged. If you shared with someone, they'd never let you leave the house wearing those tights. Oh, shut up! My tights were covered in glittery snowflakes, and I loved them even more than the matching earrings now tangled up in the dark bob brushing my shoulders. We were both still laughing when the air turned frigid, which usually signalled, somewhat ironically, that summer had arrived in the vicinity. "Ooh, care to share the joke?" she trilled, popping out from behind Jamal with a flick of her blonde extensions. "Just general merriment at the knowledge that I won't be spending Christmas here for once," I grinned back. "Gosh, Bea, I really admire how you managed to feel so secure in your career. If it was me, after so many performance hiccups, I'd be terrified that abandoning my fans on such a crucial weather week would risk having no job to come back to in the new year. Your confidence is amazing." With popularity ratings like these, I don't think she has anything to worry about, Jamal said, assuming a blandly pleasant expression as he pushed off from the desk and walked away. As the main weather presenter for our local East Midlands news, I covered most of the lunchtime and early evening news programmes, as well as updating the website and apps and writing any additional weather-related stories. When, a few months ago, Summer had joined the team straight out of drama school, I'd imagined we'd developed some sort of mentor-mentee relationship, where I passed on my meteorological expertise, gained from an environmental studies degree, a year training at the Met Office, and a lifelong passion. She'd be grateful for the time and investment I was willing to offer, and we'd swiftly become friends, fellow women cheering each other on in the cutthroat world of broadcasting. That wasn't quite how things had turned out. While I wanted to blame Summer's passive-aggressive snarkiness on her 5 a.m. starts, I suspected it was more of a basic personality trait than unsociable work hours. And as for the recent performance hiccups, they were nothing to do with my ability to provide weather reports. My aim was to make people feel as though I were a friend who'd popped round to tell them exactly what they needed to know about the forecast, and my popularity rating showed how much viewers appreciated my answering their queries live on air. But after I'd broken up with my boyfriend Adam in June, my organisational skills had taken a hit. I'd missed a couple of important meetings and got the wrong deadline for a feature on local flooding. While my producer had initially been understanding about my 11-year relationship coming to an abrupt end, I had been firmly informed last month that I had Christmas week off to rest, with the proviso that I'd be returning back to my old self. While no one who'd met my family would consider a week at Charis House anything close to restful, someone did once say that a change was as good as a rest, and it was certainly nothing like my usual life. "I guess you'd better be off then," Summer said. "Wouldn't want you to get caught in the snowstorm." "The snow won't hit us for at least a couple of hours," I said, deferring to Walter's prediction. "Why are you here, anyway? Didn't you leave straight after lunch?" It was then that I noticed her outfit. While I tended to push the boundaries of the dress code with fun, personal touches like flowery headscarves or, as in today's case, the snowflake tights, Summer stuck to shift dresses and suits. This evening, she was in a silver sheath dress with a neckline that dipped below her ribcage in a sharp V and a hemline revealing several inches of toned thigh. Because I'd tried to avoid looking her in the face, I'd also not spotted the sweep of dark eyeliner and fake lashes, or the scarlet pout. Before she could answer, there was a general straightening of postures and quietening down of conversations as Mike Long, the studio head, strode through the newsroom doors. Summer immediately glided over to him. For a stunned second, I thought they must have a date.